Once upon a time, in a floating castle in the sky, lived a Pixar-style princess named Lazy Car. She was called Lazy because she loved to lounge around her castle, avoiding any sort of adventure. One day, Car's boredom got the better of her. She decided to leave the comfort of her castle and explore the forest below. She floated down and landed softly on the lush green carpet of leaves. The forest was full of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Car felt a sense of excitement she had never experienced before. She started to venture deeper into the forest, her curiosity piqued. Suddenly, Car stumbled upon a small fluffy creature stuck in a thorny bush. Seeing the creature in distress, Car immediately rushed to help it. As Car freed the creature, it looked at her with grateful eyes. The creature introduced itself as Tippy, a squirrel from the forest. From that moment, Car and Tippy became fast friends. Tippy showed Car around the forest, introducing her to the other creatures and the hidden wonders of the woods. Car was amazed by the beauty of the forest and the friendliness of its inhabitants. One day, while exploring a particularly dense part of the forest, Tippy and Car came across a crystal-clear lake. A majestic swan was gliding gracefully on the water. The swan, named Serene, was the guardian of the forest. She was wise and kind, and she welcomed Car and Tippy, offering them shelter and guidance during their forest adventure. As the days passed, Car, Tippy, and Serene became inseparable. They explored the forest together, shared stories, and laughed. Car felt a sense of belonging she had never felt before. One day, while playing near the lake, Tippy accidentally slipped and fell into the water. Despite his frantic splashing, Tippy couldn't swim. Car and Serene watched in horror as Tippy struggled. Without a second thought, Car jumped into the lake and swam towards Tippy. With Serene's guidance, Car managed to reach Tippy and pull him to safety. Back on dry land, Tippy thanked Car for saving his life. Car realized that she had been braver than she thought. It was an adventure she would never forget. After that incident, Car continued her adventures in the forest with Tippy and Serene. The forest had become her second home, and the creatures in it, her family. Eventually, the time came for Car to return to her castle in the sky. She said her goodbyes to Tippy, Serene, and the rest of her forest friends. Back in her castle, Car looked out of her window towards the forest. She missed her friends, but she knew they were always there for her, and she promised herself that she would visit them often. In the end, Lazy Car wasn't so lazy anymore. She had found adventure, made new friends, and discovered a whole new world in the forest. And most importantly, she had found the courage within herself. And so, the princess in the floating castle lived her days full of adventure and joy, always ready to embark on a new journey, to meet new friends, and to create new stories.